This international forum was set up initially by myself following our Moneyval recommendations. Moneyval was a European Commission group to check out countries' abilities to deal with money laundering or terrorism financing. They did a review on Gibraltar in 2019 and made certain recommendations, and as a result of that recommendations, we've set up this forum.
So what will this forum do?
The forum is made up of small jurisdictions like Gibraltar. It's ourselves, Jersey, Guernsey and the Isle of Man. We all have a very similar risk profile in terms of our finance centre, which has a risk for the threats of terrorist financing. Because we share similar nature in our finance centre, we've got together so that we can share our experiences. They're very limited for all our countries in terrorist financing, so it's better that we get together, share those experiences, learn from each other, and then try and be able to better police these kind of activities when they do show up.
So what kind of terrorism are you looking for? What do we see here in Gibraltar?
Well, when we talk about terrorism in this respect, what this forum looks at is terrorism financing. Gibraltar historically is well known with the IRA incident many years ago, so we're not immune to these kind of activities. But terrorism itself that you see in the press and the atrocities and the bad things that go on around the world, we don't really see in Gibraltar too much. But what we've got to be cognizant of, all those terrorist activities need money. And those people need money to conduct those activities. Sometimes it doesn't cost much to buy a knife and to do that kind of thing, but sometimes it does take a lot of planning to set up and buy the materials for a bomb. And that's where we come in as a finance centre. That we need our finance centre companies to be aware of what might come through their business, be aware of the suspicious activity that they might see, and be able to report that to our financial intelligence unit, who would then subsequently report that to the police, and then we would investigate those things. So it's about the financing of those terrorist activities rather than the actual terrorist activities themselves.